Hey guys, welcome. I'm Christine. I'm owner and content creator of bloomingbrilliant.net, where I share educational resources, parenting advice, and of course information about homeschooling. I am a homeschool mom of two. I homeschool my soon-to-be 12-year-old daughter and my soon-to-be 8-year-old son right here in Brooklyn, New York, and I love to share our homeschooling journey with you. I wanted to first say thank you so much for all of the amazing comments you all left on the last video. It was a harder video for me to get through and share, but it was something that I felt like I needed to share with you all because I keep getting messages of like whether y'all could do this homeschooling thing, and I knew that, well, I hoped that it would help some of you to know a little bit more about our homeschooling journey in that way. So today I'm kicking off our month of chats about homeschool planning. At least that's what I want to focus on this month of August. I know some of you already have probably started your homeschool, or some of you are gearing up for it for September maybe, or the end of August, or middle. Either way, no matter what, these tips can hopefully help you whenever you decide to start planning your homeschool, or if you're procrastinating planning your homeschool, or just throughout the whole homeschool experience, because I feel like there's always times where you have to adjust your plan, and that's kind of where we're going today. So number one, while you're setting up yourself for planning, probably choosing curriculum if you haven't already, it would be, my biggest tip is to not over plan. So definitely have a rough idea of what you're going to do, but I don't want you to bombard yourself, because it's really easy to watch YouTube videos, watch things on IGTV or social media, any social media, and see all these amazing curriculums that other people are using, and all these great projects that they're working on, and books that they're reading, and overwhelm yourself with things that you're going to do in your homeschool. And when you do that, then you get into this thing of being really stressed because you over-planned your days, and you put so much on you and your children to get done that you feel then like a failure if you don't get to everything. So don't overplan, don't put too much on your plate. Always make sure that your kids are involved in the planning. Make sure that they have, you find things that they're actually interested in. That's always a great way to get them into the school day, especially if they are, I don't know, they don't want to do it. Or I have this trouble with my son. He doesn't love doing school, but when I gear things towards his interests, it definitely helps. Can't do it all the time. Definitely have those moments of frustration where I'm like, I can't do this. But it definitely helps to focus on things that they like, and then you could always circle back around to other things. Keeping things fun, even for your older kids, and still following their interests, even for your older kids. Don't, just because they're in an older grade, and definitely they have more pressure on them because now they have more work and all that, but you could definitely still gear towards their interest. What else did I want to share with you? If you don't get to everything that you planned, definitely don't stress over it. Try to adjust your plan. So that's why I said that this video, no matter where you are in your homeschool, whether you started already or whether you're getting ready to start, or wherever you are, this video can help you, or this whole series of talking about homeschool planning, because I feel like when you plan your homeschool, you do your major planning in the beginning of the year, but then you need to adjust, because remember, with homeschool, the biggest thing that you're going to need to do is be flexible. So there are going to be times where, your house is falling apart. That's happened. Where there's leaks or rodent issues or something, and you're going to have to, or sickness, and you're going to have to adjust the situation to homeschool around that. Skip a day, personal day for your mental health. It definitely will happen. So being flexible is important, and that means also being flexible in your planning. So don't overwhelm your homeschool plan for the year, and definitely schedule in times. I like to do it around the quarterly reports for New York, to adjust your plan. So if you don't get to everything, definitely don't stress about it. Just move it on into the second quarter. adjust that, see how it's going to work out. Drop what can't be done. Drop it. And then you could always go back to it another year. A lot of traditional school is repeating things. And while homeschooling does repeat, you could repeat stuff and you could spend a lot more time on something until your child gets it and masters it or does or understands it better. That's the beauty of it. That's the benefit of it. So don't feel like, oh my goodness, I need to race the clock because this is what they're doing in, third grade in traditional school. And I mean, I'm guilty of stressing and feeling the pressure. But don't compare yourself with everybody else. Try to focus on you, focus on your child, focus on their happiness, and if they're understanding the work, and adjust your schedules and plans around that. Because that's your number one priority. Your number one priority is your children and how they're doing. We don't want to put all the pressure that we're probably feeling on them. And it's something that we have to keep cluing ourselves in on. Because I'm guilty. I'm guilty of losing my mind and being like, I need my son to sit down and focus and get this done because I know that he's behind because other third graders or second graders at the time are doing this, that, and the other. But he's fine. He's fine. And it's all in your, head. And the pressure on us because everybody's looking at the person that decided homeschool's the right option and comparing us. And we feel that. And let it go. Focus on the kid and everything will turn out well in the end. I know it will. So step by step, because you don't see it in the day by day necessarily. You see it at the end in the grand scheme of things. And there's definitely been moments where I felt like I was hitting my head against the wall, especially with my son. And then he'll blow me away with something and I'll be like, oh, he was listening. He was just making it hard for me because I didn't think he was. So I hope that gives you a little help or motivation or inspiration or just, I get it, because that's the reality of homeschooling. There's definitely moments of that pressure and that stress. Anyway, I'm rambling and I don't want to ramble, and the main things for today when it comes to homeschool planning is to plan it out in the beginning of the year. Have a flexible plan. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't put too many things into your plan. Keep it really simple. And then also let your kids kind of in there. And I'll go into more depth in things. And I'm trying not to go into the whole homeschool planning because I want to make many videos so that way we could talk about it. So if you have any questions about this or comments, please be kind always. But just let me know, and I could also jump on for more videos during this month and talk about it. Because that's the goal this month. I'm going to go on here every day, and I do have a vacation set. But I'm going to go on even on vacation. I should probably bring my light. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be messy, but that's okay. As long as it gets done. And I'm here, and we're getting back into this whole video thing. All right. Have a great day. Happy homeschooling, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.